Okay, so let's break down why you crave approval. And now, no, this is not a personal attack. It's just a moment of clarity, right? For us. Now, I'm gonna make it make sense, but hi, this is Marissa with Marissa Moments. So I actually wrote this one down, right? So what God put on my heart to share is that you crave attention, and the source of these feelings is from your childhood and not feeling seen or acknowledged by the people that you were surrounded by. And not even childhood is what I receive in extension of this notion, even in adulthood. So you say things and people kind of overlook you. They speak over you. So you might say one thing and then the conversations continue and then somebody else repeats exactly what you said, but claims it as their own, and it is acknowledged in that moment. So that's why you get into certain scenes where you crave the attention because it's being given a little bit more. And so you like that taste, right? It's like a baby trying solids for the first time, and it's something that's like fruit or something like that. And they're just like, okay, first spoon, this is weird. I don't know about this. But then next thing you know, they're feverishly grabbing for your hand because you can't get the fruit in their mouths fast enough, right? And so that's what God kind of gives me that illustration. And what he also put on my heart is the resolution is in finding confidence through God's acknowledgement and not that of man, right? Because here's the thing, here's the bottom line. When we seek acknowledgement and crave the attention of society and common man, then we are in fact giving over our power to them to say, listen, if you choose to acknowledge me, that's when I can come alive, right? And oftentimes what I receive is the reasoning why God will have us in the shadows, and I've mentioned this in a previous video, is because he wants to make sure that the only person or being that can get credit for your glow up is him, right? It's not about what other people think. And even further, what I receive is that, okay, so you're a people pleaser and you want to make sure that you have friends and fans and all these things all everywhere you go. And it's almost like I never meet an enemy, or I never met a stranger. Is giving that type of energy, right? But what God is saying is that, listen, if you have friends and only friends and companions and family and everybody's going along to get along and they're your biggest fan, then somebody is lying, right? And what I hear even further is that someone is probably you, because what's happening is you're forming yourself to be a chameleon within these different scenes, right? It's almost like you're an actor, and every single scene that you go into, you put on a different mask. So I have one mask here, I have one mask there, and one mask there, and you never give yourself permission to be your truest, authentic self. And that in itself is doing a great disservice to God, who created you to be the way that you are for a reason. So all of that to say, stop seeking the attention and the approval and what was it? The attention. Stop. Listen, I could say stop doing it, but it's easier said than done. Let's take a moment, pause, and acknowledge that. But as you work on your relationship with God, as you work on healing those wounds of the past, as you work on developing a relationship with your authentic self and finding that piece of perspective and recognizing and acknowledging and living out loud who you are in your truest organic state, then that's when you will again encounter the people that you are meant to encounter, because they will see you for you, not who you portray yourself to be, with also the realization that, listen, you're going to ruffle some feathers along the way. But if we continue to focus on those ruffled feathers, and if we stop to try to get those people on our side, then we'll never be able to move along in our journey, and we'll never be able to get to our ultimate destination. So that is why God is saying the only attention you need to crave is his. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Apples and tomatoes, all the things, and bye.